here.
Chris had been a police officer for 20 years and had seen a lot, but what the young heir Daniel did at the dinner table still left him stunned. Though it was their first time meeting, Chris's instincts as a cop told him that Daniel's arrogance was only the tip of a much darker side. Watching him toy around with two A-list actresses as if they were playthings, Chris quietly said something to the friend who'd invited him, then turned to Daniel and gave him a piece of advice as well.
Don't get into any trouble. A toast.
It would later prove prophetic. Daniel, who thought he was untouchable thanks to his family's power in South Korea, could never have imagined that one day he'd fall at the hands of an ordinary cop like Chris. Chris was known for doing things his own way. He never played by the book. Once, while hunting a car thief, he locked himself in a trunk all day without even taking a bathroom break. At work, Chris was sharp and upright, a man of integrity. But in life, he was just a husband, a father, and a struggling middle-aged man. He worried about not having enough for a down payment on a home and lived with his family in a cramped rental apartment. To make extra cash, he took side gigs playing police officers in film shoots. One of those films became a box office hit, and the director invited Chris to the celebration party. That's where he met Daniel, the wealthy young heir funding one of the actresses' careers. Usually, Chris commanded respect wherever he went, but here, he felt the sharp sting of class difference. The lavish scene made him uncomfortable. He never liked dealing with the rich. Out of politeness, he forced some small talk with Daniel, unaware that a single careless remark would later leave him restless and uneasy for days to come. Daniel's actions afterward made it clear he was deliberately targeting Chris. From that moment on, Chris would never forget the arrogance and cruelty in that man's eyes. When his superiors heard about the encounter, they warned Chris not to mess with Daniel. The conglomerate behind him was powerful and deeply entrenched. One wrong move could destroy a career. But as Murphy's Law goes, the more you try to avoid something, the more likely it is to happen.